So while we're talking, this camera is going to be running. It's pointed over at the door. We've got that. And like I was saying, like, I'll catch you up on this. Because I'm the only one home, like, maybe we'll do a partial investigation here. Okay. Well, and if you hear anything, you let me know. If there's anyone here with us today, can you give me your name? Can you tell us why you were knocking and making noises? Actually, it might have been Tommy knockers, so it was knocking. My foxtail looks a little wet. Check that. Yes, I have a real foxtail. It goes with my regalia. Don't hate me for that. Were you here to warn me or protect me? I had a seizure earlier, so I had to put my work down. Were you checking on me because I had a seizure? Can you move the door or make another noise? That noise is just my chair. Stop. Did something go by the door? Like right there? Let me know if something went by the door. And also let me know if you're enjoying a live ghost hunt over on Instagram. While pre-recording over here for Rumble and YouTube. Have any of you here in the chat, have you ever had any paranormal experiences yourself? And do you want me to do more live stream ghost hunts? We could do that. Do you have anything you want to say to us? If you have anything you want to say to us, speak as loud as you can into the devices here. I don't feel a malevolent energy. If I did, I'd be kind of freaked out. Do you? What's its name? Have you ever asked it that? All you ever have to do is have your device on and ask it what its name is. 9 times out of 10 they answer. Now, I've actually, this is scrap fabric. This is that funny shaped piece of scrap fabric. So, if it says anything, we'll probably get it on the replay of this. So I'm going to go ahead and switch my one main camera to IR. Now we have it on IR. Now IR is not just for night vision. You can use it during the day as well. Most of the times you can see a spirit better in that. Why the hell is us slowly doing some weird shit? I might pull you over here in a minute. It's soothing. Check this out. I don't have the remote near me. It's up there on my desk. Right there. Anyway. Switch around quick. Let's push the wrong thing. My camera. My camera was slowly zooming in on the door. Oh, we had full battery. Look at that. Oh shit, did you see that? To me, it seems like that is slowly moving. That's just me. Who's still here? For a good live ghost hunt. It's the most hauntedest time of the year. Probably your house is haunted by my face. There you go. Probably is, and then I would apologize for that. Yeah. And I mean, I have white sage. I have the paleo wood, and I don't burn mugwort. You can't burn mugwort. That mugwort specifically for healing, in case anybody wants to know. For native, get rid of the spoopies. I do have my stuff for that, if you want to know. So I'm going to take this through here, get through again, and then we're going to put that second button on. And then what we're going to do with this is then we're going to leave the butt flap up after we get the button on. So anyway, yeah, the creaking noises, like I was saying, you know, those started. Yeah, normally when we have Tommy knockers, they literally knock. Okay, and Tommy knockers, like I said, those are actually native folklore. So, you know, like Stephen King has the movie Tommy Knockers. That's actually based off of indigenous American folklore. Now that you know that, right? Like I said, I've been told that I write like Stephen King used to. Like when I think his first movie was Cujo. I think that was his first movie. I did watch that, like when I was older, you know, or old enough to watch Cujo. I actually watched that. Wasn't a huge fan of it. Just was like, yeah, vicious dog and not my forte, you know. So I was not a huge fan of the movie Cujo. Now when he came out with the movie The Shining, the original Shining, I don't like these remakes. They actually have a couple of remakes of The Shining, and I'm not a huge fan of it. And then there's the movie Misery. Not a huge fan of that one either. He has hits and misses on his movie. The Stand is a good movie. In case you didn't know that. The Green Mile. It's a Stephen King movie. In case you didn't know, you know now. I like The Green Mile. I think it has a beautiful story to it. It's sad that the actor that did the part of John Coffey passed away. He was a brilliant actor, just brilliant. And then I had a friend when I lived in PA, and when I lived in Philly. I called him Tank because he had been overseas, and you know, they were under heavy fire. His unit was under heavy fire, and he was telling this 19-year-old kid, you know, it's like the newbie in the pack, you know, stand down, don't go out in the line of fire. Big old sweet fella. That 19-year-old kid did not obey his orders. He ended up with that kid's brain and blood spatter all over his face. This kid didn't listen to direct orders. If you don't listen to direct orders, shit happens. So, he had been haunted by the nightmares of seeing that kid's face on a daily basis. So finally he talked. He wouldn't talk about it, so finally he started talking to me. He wouldn't even talk to therapy on the base. He would not go to, like, psych to get over it. So, until after he spoke to me. But, yes, right? Oh, he was just so brilliant. He was in so many other movies. But I really think when he played the part of Kingpin in Spider-Man, right? That was an okay role. I don't think that was his best role for Spider-Man. I thought about putting a third button like right here in the middle, but you know what I'm thinking? I don't want to do that. Because when they go to sit, this needs to scoop under their tushy and be comfy. Yeah, it's sad. When our men and women over there and younger crew members, they think, that they're G.I. Joe invincible. And then they die because they don't listen to direct order. Like, I felt so bad for Tank. I used to bring him something to eat, like, every night because he was security in a luxury apartment building I lived in. By the way, look at those hemlines. Nice and smooth. And you know why? Oh, I still got to trim up a little bit. I did press these seams open. I'll have to repress them after I wash it. But yeah, think about a lot of people that say they have PTSD, but did they end up with brain spatter on their face from one of their crew? Probably not. Now what I'm going to do is I will leave here while I'm sewing a gusset on the other one, and then I'm going to flip this one inside out, and make sure I have the gusset on this one perfect. I am delayed again because, like I said, headache, seizure, shit happens. And then I wonder if the spoopies are actually here to help me, watch over me. That's a good question. Are you here to watch over me because I passed out earlier? I have a curtain moving over here, but that could just be the heater. It's moving kind of weird though. You would think that these would be moving because of the heater. They're slightly moving, so we can debunk that. If you're here to watch over me because of the seizure I had, can you make a noise or talk? Maybe move the door a little bit. And that creaking sound just now was my chair. I don't even know what time it is. I'll have my friend get some soon though. Like I said, keep an eye on that door. Unless you want me to bring you over here. And I could do that. And I don't mind if you come and go. And here's perfectly fine. I will upload this later. How'd you like that little bit yesterday? It costs that much because it takes me fucking hours. It does. Those hours turn into days, and then you hit a deadline and you're like, shit. And you pass your deadline and you're like, shit. And you have to overnight this stuff. I promised them that it would be there tomorrow, and I know it's not going to be able to happen like that. And I have to apologize to them for it. Holy crudness. But anyway, so Don't mind what's right there. That's my laundry. It still needs washed. I just haven't had the chance to take it downstairs. Beverages. Hair scrunch. Oh, hold on. Did you hear that? Let me know if you heard that. I just looked at my phone screen. There's nothing on there except for you. Because that's weird by its dang self. Huh. And don't worry, I know it's delayed on your side, so if you answer is because it's delayed. So anyway, the reason I rolled back is because I did hear something. So, okay, let me roll forward again. Oh no, 4 o'clock I'm supposed to be on. Go to Michigander Man's live stream today at, that'll be 4 o'clock my time, I believe. Yeah. Yeah, so Michigander Man is going to have a live later. I'm supposed to be in the chat for that, so I gotta keep that in mind. Our friend, Traveling Buddy passed away. Maybe it's Traveling Buddy. Maybe Traveling Buddy? I know you're no longer with us. You were one of my friends. Is that you? Traveling Buddy got really sick. And unfortunately, he didn't make it. But that happens, you know, it's life. Sometimes our friends, you know, are here one day, and I was watching one of his videos of looking at Christmas decorations in a town. So if I don't watch people's videos where you're showing Christmas decorations, I may not be in the mood to watch that. I used to go be able to see the pretty lights on the houses and stuff, but this year, like after watching Buddy's video and then he passes away, I'm not in the mood to watch those, you know what I mean? This is sad now. So if it's Buddy making the noises and such, you can make yourself known. I think you know this. So I got a little time to do like the gusset sewing on this piece. So like I said, while I have you live, yeah, definitely let me know. It's gonna be an interesting one. Because every time I'm here alone, like doors have slammed in this house. Like want to suspend myself or myself and Rob. That shouldn't happen. The thread came out. But yeah, if it's Traveling Buddy, or Buddy Traveling Buddy, Buddy was his name. I broke down crying when I got the news that he was gone, and it's like a couple of days later. Like, I don't know what's up with the internet anymore, but when it decides to let whatever come through for you to get in your emails or whatever, and it's 2 days late, you find out 2 days later that your friend passed away. The internet sucks. So I sat there crying because Buddy was a friend. Once you were friends with Buddy, you were friends with Buddy. Now, I always liked it when he and Michigander Man would go on these ghost hunts, these paranormal hunts, and it was always fun because you could be in the chat up there live and, you know, tell them if you heard anything or saw anything, and they would go investigate it. Buddy, he got some really freaking good stuff out of Belt Mansion. Yeah, he did. He got a lot of good footage out of Belt Mansion that nobody else caught. So, okay. So I gotta turn this one right side out. And what's up with that? Let me show you. Oh my god, my battery's almost dead. You know what that's a sign of? This was a full battery when we started. When your battery dies, and like, check that out. Battery's about gone already. Oh, look, it did it again. Can you do that again with the battery? That'll let us know you're here. Takes them a little while. Oh my god, it did it. Thank you. Can you do that again if you're a man? Are you a woman? Are you from one of the tribes that used to live here? Did you die here? Let us know. Make that yellow again. Let us know. I know there was a murder on the street one year. Were you the victim? There was a murder one year on this road. Are you indigenous? Remember, turn that yellow if you are. Dang, that was full. Remember that? Are you a creature? If you are, light that up. Make it yellow if you are. I'm not sure it wants to tell us anymore. At least it told us that it's here, at least. By switching that. Huh. Isn't that interesting? Are you okay with me living here? Turn that yellow if you're okay with that. Or you, oh, look, you saw that, okay. Think of a question to ask. Gotta think of it. Are you from any of the Jersey tribes? If you are, turn that yellow. Are you a child that needs help? That was not me. Okay, so far, I know I've heard some noise just now. I don't know if you heard that. I'm hoping it speaks to us more. You know what I mean? To check my battery. I know my battery's good. So, right, like what? Clean my glasses again. Oh my gosh. So, let me ask it another question, and if it can do this. If you're a good energy, can you shut off the camera that's sitting on the table? Or switch it back to color? That's the IR light right there. Able to. Are you able to shut off the camera on the table? Or are you only able to make that turn yellow? Wanesh, Bape yellow? Yeah, yellow means good. Are you yellow? Is this not an interesting live stream? I was just going to talk about like the spoopy thing happened, right? And instead it's like we get live spoopy action, which I'm not mad at. I'm not mad at that. Live spoopy action. Because when I go to edit that, you know, to smash that together, I'm not going to put any music on that one for reasons, right? Oh, creepy claws, oh, creepy claws. How the hell did you get in, creepy claws? Think about that. Yeah, right? They are happening. Can you move the camera that's on the table? You've moved a flashlight before. Or was that you that moved that flashlight in the hall? That video's on my YouTube. I did the flashlight thing in the hall on the other side of the house, and it literally turned. Which is like weird or what? Is that door open more? Because we've been asking for that. It looks like it did. I might be wrong though. This door or that door? Did you hear that? That was the camera. Are you trying to shut the camera off on the table? I thought the door here looked different. The brown door. Oh, that one. Oh. Spoopy stuff happened near that old ass door all the time. Are you glad you're here for a live ghost hunt? I'm glad you're here for this. God, I'm spoopy excited. I really am. I'm excited for that. I might reset where I have the buttons on this one. Maybe in the button. I'm not sure about that yet. I took a shower before I started this, so. Oh my God. It doesn't want to be recorded. It probably doesn't. If you want me to shut off the camera on the table, can you let me know? Can you make a noise? And I'll shut it off. Any kind of noise as long as it's not scary, okay? We're not here to scare you or hurt you. We're only here to coexist with you. In peace, that is. Did you hear a little popping sound? That might have been my chair, though. That was me burping, excuse me. Oh, wait, hold on. My phone. What about it? Wait, hold on. I want to show you something. That camera's not in the same place. I haven't touched it since I moved the fabric. Probably doesn't. Hold on. Oh no, that's my hand. It's gonna be like, what the fuck is a hand doing there? That's my hand. You see how this is not in the same spot? And I'm looking at you. My hands are busy. So I have not touched that camera. Okay, well that's a sign. Well, thank you for the sign, and I'll shut that camera off on the table. Okay, can you say bye to everybody? No, we're going to say live on this, so you don't have to worry about being recorded on my phone, okay? Oh, shit has moved again. Watch. The camera keeps slightly moving.